Okay, so like I said, I painted this red, I painted this blue, and this was a product that I purchased in the UK from the Stencil Library. My friend Helen Morris has the most amazing stencils you've ever seen. And I should really tag Elena Cantor, who I met earlier this week, because she loves their stencils. And if you get the chance, look them up. It's the Stencil Library. Helen Morris is one of the best stencilers I've ever met, and I was lucky enough to take classes with her. This is instant gold size. Now, typically, gold leaf has been around for thousands of years, and usually it's used on picture frames and architecture, furniture, signs. The torch of the Statue of Liberty, I don't know if you knew that, is covered with 24-karat leaf, and many of the state capitol domes as well. Now, it is very, very thin, and I'm going to show you how thin. And there's the real gold leaf that comes in different carats and different shades. It's just the same as in jewelry. You can have the real gold leaf, you can the gold, you can have, if they add a little bit of copper, it makes it redder. If they add more silver or platinum, it makes it whiter. So it's the same colors as in jewelry. Now, the pure gold leaf that's 24 karat does not tarnish. It will not change color over time, but silver leaf and 18 karat and 12 karat gold leaf will. So you need to seal them because of the oxidation. Now, what I'm going to be using is imitation gold leaf, which is also called composition leaf or Dutch leaf. It's made of copper and zinc, and it will tarnish over time. And silver leaf, which I will show you as well, that I'm using, is basically thin aluminium, and that also will tarnish. People tell you don't need to seal. Well, if you want an oxidized look, don't seal. But if you want to keep the brightness of the gold, you do need to seal. The imitation gold is also thicker than the real gold leaf. And the size is different. The size of the square is different. Imitation gold leaf is larger. It's about, I think, 5 inches, whereas the 4.5, 5 inches, whereas the real thing, the real gold, is about 3. So when you go into a room, and this has happened with me, if you go into a room and you look at the squares, if they've got gold leaf on the walls, if you look at the squares, you can tell whether the size of the squares, you can tell whether it's the 3-inch, that would be the real thing, or the 5-inch, which would be the imitation. Other than that, it's really difficult to tell the differences, except that you need to seal this. Oh, you two are funny. Hi, Gwendolyn. How are you feeling today? Thank you, everyone. That would be great. Thank you. So as you can see, this is really, really thin. I don't know if you can tell. And it flies away. You can't do this in an air-conditioned room. Let me just get some of... Now, besides gold and silver, there's also copper. And there's also something else called tamisé, gold leaf. This is variegated gold leaf. It's tamisé. And actually, I wasn't able to find the size in this country. I ended up buying them abroad. But besides these, let me show you what the variegated also looks like. And I think that the variegated, this is one, they have thousands, not thousands, but hundreds of different colors. It depends on, whoops, see, I'm talking and it's flying away. These have been burnt. So depending on the temperature, I believe, that they've used to burn this, creates the patterns. I love using this just for different look, but I also love using gold leaf. So we're going to start by, first of all, putting some of the metallic paste from Posh Chalk. And I thought I had a plate. Yes, I do. And drying it, and then we will go over it with the size. Now the size, hi Judy, how are you? Thank you for joining. Yes, guys, don't forget that we will be giving out a Posh patina and a would you bend. Okay, so I'm going to put some on my plate. I'm going to dilute it because I don't want to use it as a thick paste. I want it more like a wash. So let's see what we can do here. Typically, from the olden days, there are certain colors that you use under gold. And the reason I've painted these red and blue, and now I'm trying the gold, is because typically these are the colors that most people tend to use. Okay, let's see this. Am I still on camera? Yeah. So this is a wash, just to see if the gold will work on this. I messed up a bit. It's not as, it's less, it covers, it's more opaque. I mean, it's more transparent than the other two colors, but let's just see if it works. And that's all you need to do. So I'd like to add, to make it a bit thicker. Now with this one, before I add the size, which is the glue that you need to use. Hi Kathy, how are you? Thank you so much. Thank you. This one is totally different because it comes, or at least I bought this and I'm hoping that Helen Morris still sells it. This comes already tinted for you. So the size and the colorant are inside. Now this, as I said, is 2 years old, over 2 years old. I'm not sure if it's going to work, but let's try. So what I'm going to do is turn this over, and because this is tacky already, I'm going to size it first. And also, when you're doing this, use cotton gloves. I know most people, you see them, they just stick it on with their fingers, but the oils in the in your fingers impact how quickly your gold will tarnish if you don't seal it. Okay, so I can remove some of this and overlap here. And we're going to be doing that on all the side, on all of this. once I apply the size. But this one had the color and the size already in it. And as far as I know, this is how Helen Morris sold this product. Okay, I can remove the rest of this and save it for something else. And this here, what you need to do is burnish it. When you burnish it, first of all, you're sealing it down. You're also making it brighter. And even though this product is over 2 years old, it still works. The only thing with gold leafing, that's a pain in the neck, is you end up with a mess. So I'm going to try and save, see how they fly away? Look at the shine on that. There's no paint that will give you the shine. Now, what I typically do is I save my gold in here, the gold pieces, and I make my own tarnished leaves. So I'm just going to take these, put them in here. And I'm even going to put that big one. Oh, that's great, Amber. I'm glad you're getting a break. Hey, Beth, how are you? Thank you for joining us. Oh, and I found another piece, but we'll leave that. Now, the size that I use is called Wunda Size. There are several different sizes you can use. Some are oil-based, and this one is water-based. I don't like using anything that's oil-based. It's not good for me, it's not good for the environment, it's not good for anyone. So using a brush that I'd used earlier to apply the size on this, which we will do in a minute. I poured it, it's a liquid. I don't know if you can see it moving, but this is what it looks like. So it's very thin. It's not like foil adhesive. Foil adhesive, although you can use it, and I have used it, I prefer this because it's thinner, so you don't get the brush marks. Oops. And the other thing is that this also does not need 45 minutes. Oops, I went over. That's okay. It does not need 45 minutes to set up. It takes about 20 to 30. So let's see. And again, like the foil adhesive, a little goes a long way. Just put it here. Like I said, if you're prepared for a lot of a mess, go see, I've got a piece of gold leaf flying. It just landed here. But the look you get, nothing beats it. Does anyone have any questions? If you have questions, please let me know. Because sometimes my brain just goes and wanders in other places, and I don't continue my sentences. Okay, that's one. Oh, see, we got another flyer here. Let me just remove that. And then I'm going to turn this and do this side. See, because I didn't clean up, I'm getting gold leaf in here. Did I mention why I have 3 different colors here? I might have forgotten, but let me... I'm not sure, Amber. Oh, Yvonne, go to my website. It's Walls and More by Mimi.com. I'll put it in as soon as this is over. I found out today that, again, they've run out of raw materials to make the sizing for the foils. And that they're not going to be, I do have some left, thank God. And that they're not going to have any available until after the new, oh, what am I doing? See what I did? Not thinking. I added gold here. Well, that's okay. We'll just leave it. Another accident. But they're not going to, the foil size is not going to be available until after the new year. And thank God I have a few left. And also that their prices apparently are going up effective January 1st. This is the second time the shortage of the raw material impacts the foils this year. Okay, so as you can see, just like the foil adhesive, you have a cloudy color on top of the blue and the red. You can't see it as much on the gold that I did. Now we'll leave that for 20 to 30 minutes. And let's see if we use a variegated leaf to do this one. Because I think it would be boring to just do it with just plain gold, unless you're great at painting, in which case that's perfect. You can paint over gold before you seal or after you seal. This is just a shell, and I did have it already painted white on the inside, thinking I was going to do a decoupage. Oh, leaf. I don't sell leaf, Yvonne. I don't sell gold leaf. Yeah, I will. I don't sell gold leaf. I only sell foil adhesive and foils. You can get them on Amazon. Okay, now where did I put the variegated? I just had it, and as usual. Did I put it here? No. This is so sad that I cannot figure out where I put things. Sorry about that, guys, but just give me a minute. Also, the other thing I wanted to mention before I forget is the same way as you saw me show you this, which comes in a book like this, and it has different pages. It's loose. You can also get the gold leaf like this. It's like foils, but it's more delicate, where you put the whole sheet on top and then you press it down. You don't have as much waste as you do with the pages, but it's also more expensive. So I thought I would just mention that. And where is that it? Maybe that's it. Yes. Let's just see. Oh, where is that thing? Okay, there we go. See how quickly it comes off? It came off. This little bit came off, so I'm just going to put it here because I don't want to waste it. Okay. Just going to put this back. And again, to apply it, you can either cut it with scissors, which is what I'm going to do right now, into smaller pieces, but make sure you have that tissue-ish paper on both sides. I'm just going to put it here. I'm just going to burnish. Let's get another piece. Oh, we have a hair here. Hi Amanda, how are you? Okay, shouldn't have touched it, but I did. As far as sealers are concerned, I was reading up what most people use for sealer, and there isn't really one thing in particular, or one particular sealer more than another. I use the Modern Masters sealer. It's the same one that I use for my foils because I don't want the shine to go. And I can't remember the name of it, but I can post a picture. Can everyone see? I just want to make sure you're all able to see what I'm doing. See, and you can take pieces off and apply it. Let's just get one more small piece for this side, and then we will apply that bit. Now, some of you may be asking, oops, I touched it, how I am able to cut the leaf, because if you tried it yourself without doing what I'm about to tell you I did, you might have a mess. You may not. But what I did was I got talcum powder. I put it on a paper towel and I rubbed the edges of the blade of the scissors with it. This helps keep the leaf intact. Oh, look at that shine. This also needs to be sealed. Because again, it's not 24 karat gold, so the only gold that you do not need to seal is the 24 karat gold. And you have to do it with a soft brush. This is a blush powder brush that I got from, it's not an expensive thing. I got it from Marshalls or TJ Maxx, or because I throw them out after a while. If they touch too many sticky spots, they become stiff and they can scratch your leaf. So in order to avoid that, we will it's best to get a cheapie, but it's soft, very, very soft. So don't forget the tip of if you're cutting with scissors, which I prefer to do, instead of tearing, just add some talcum powder. Is it called talcum powder? It's a baby powder. And see? Now you can use anywhere. After you seal it, you can hang it on a tree if you've made a hole. You can put a hole, you know, a few of them if you've done those, if you've done a few as a display. So there you go. Hi, Carrie, welcome. Hi, Desiree, how are you? I'm glad you can join us. Yeah, there are some things that, if if you've had experience with these products that people will tell you, but if people are showing you, like I was really shocked. I saw someone that I really respect and is got a great position with a paint company, showing how to apply gold leaf, and they used that 77 product. And I was shocked because what's inside that product damages the gold leaf. And I couldn't understand why they couldn't be bothered doing some research onto this before teaching it. See how beautiful that turned out. Now I wonder if it's been 20 or 30 minutes. See the mess I have here? This will continue to fly away until I vacuum it. So you have to work in a very, very clean, dust-free area. Now with this one, it doesn't look as shiny as it should, because I went over it with several products. I put some, what is it called? I put some patina, black patina, and I also used some blue pigment. It's the blue, what's the blue called? It's not the bright blue, it's the other one. It sounds like it has a Russian name, but I can't remember. Oh, it's been 35 minutes? That would be perfect, Carrie. I'm so glad that you were willing to try that. I do not sell any of these products. I just want you to know I'm just doing the tutorial because I feel that people need to really learn how to use it correctly. It might be a pain in the back to, not want to do this way. You can do the cheap, the fast way, not paying attention, but I just think that it's a lost art, and if I'm going to teach it, I'm going to teach it the way I was taught, with all the secrets. All right, let's see what we're going to do here. I am thinking, yeah, blue Prussian, that's it. Yes, Amber. Thank you so much for saying that. Hi, Kathy. How are you? We're doing a 101 tutorial on gold leafing. Now, do you want me to just do all gold? Or shall I do some gold, some silver, maybe copper, and maybe variegated, whatever I could fit, on all three colors? Did I tell you guys? I'm an open book, Kathy. No secrets, no. That's why I'm teaching you. Okay, all colors. Did I explain to you why I did red and blue and gold? Can someone tell me before I repeat myself? Because it could be that I'm repeating myself. Okay, we'll do all colors. Well, you know what? Maybe I will tell you. In the olden days, when they used to do gold leafing, the colors they used to use underneath it, because these were the colors that existed, were like a terracotta red. There was also some blue. So typically now I use either red or blue, but I was reading about it last night, and they also used to use a goldy yellow, which is why I did this. We're not going to do all colors. And can you see, because I went over the gold right here with the sizing, the discoloration. But that's okay. I mean, we're just learning and I'm experimenting. Let's put it this way. I know some things because I was taught, but there's other things that I want to learn, so I experiment and learn with you. How's that? Okay, so let's see how the silver, we're going to use this silver so that the one that's not by, separate leaf, it's attached to the leaf. Let's just see how this would work. We're going to try it on here. And we're going to try it on the red. I should have put it in a straight line, but I didn't. Yeah, she's right as well. Now I'm going to remove this. And it's disappointing because not all the silver came off. Some remained on here. So let me see if I can. And again, it did the same thing here. And look at how crackly, oops, no, you can't see that way. Can you see how crackly it is? But look at it when I smooth it. Can you see the difference, or is it not showing up? Okay, let's try the variegated. Seeing we have some. Let's do it this way. See, the variegated came off much better. Oops, I don't want to lose this. And typically you wouldn't smooth it out like I am now. You'd put everything on and then smooth it out. Let's see what we're going to do here. And it doesn't matter which size you use. There is no size. See, I can go over this. Let's try gold and copper. And let me see if I have the real thing. Okay, so far this is what we have. So I'm trying hard not to let it move. Okay, let's try the copper because I found the copper in front of me. And again, these are leaves, whole leaves. They're not even in a book. They came in a package. So let's see. I'm going to put copper here. And I'm going to remove some. And I use my finger. I shouldn't have, but I'm doing it. Oops. And it's stuck. Oops. It flies so easily. Let's put it here. I just can't help myself. I keep wanting to touch it. Okay, let's try some gold. I don't know if I've got, oh yeah, I do have. I have a piece of loose gold. I'm not supposed to do that, nope. Okay, and actually I want to see if I can do another kind of variegated. Let me see if I have any other kinds. I'm sure I do. Okay, let's try and remove one of these pages. Now this is not gold. It's not completely gold. It's got some beautiful coloring. You can see it better now. Let me just cover some more. Let me see if I've got let me see what this is. This is the end of something. Oh yeah, more variegated. I love variegated because you can do so much with it. Look at this one. It's beautiful. Yeah, he did get the phone. Yvonne, you're so funny. He did. So now I'm going to try and cover, using my scraps, everything. Just make sure you cover everywhere. And you can remove pieces and add them other places. So the only waste is what you lose. Okay, we're going to see what the way of the. So the only waste is what you lose because it's flying through the air. Does anyone have any question? I haven't looked at and let me add something else. Oh, I like this one too. This is another variegated. How's that? That covers, this should cover everything. So now, all we have to do is just move it. Oh no, we do have some here. I forgot to cover. Here. Let's see, we've got a little bit here that's not covered, but we'll get to it in a minute. So you don't need a lot of tools either. So you can just patch up. I'll look to see if there's any questions in a minute. And I know I haven't covered here, but I will. So you just buff it. I can use my fingers. Now the areas that are not covered, it's obviously because I missed a spot. Like here. So if you're wearing cotton gloves, it's easy to burnish. And if you don't have cotton gloves, then if you have a soft cloth, you can burnish too. See, I think here I did not get to. What brand of what, Judy? If you're asking about foils, I just go to Amazon. They're all basically the same. I get the cheapest ones, and they usually maybe there's usually 25 in a booklet, but I get you know, sometimes 500 depending on the project I'm working on. And if it's the adhesive, then I use Wunda Size because it's water-based. I don't like using any products that are oil-based. It's just my preference. Oil size takes longer as well to set up for you to use it. This one with Wunda Size, it takes 20 to 30 minutes, but it stays tacky for about 18 hours. It's not like a foil size. The foil size takes, doesn't stop being tacky. So look at that. Even though, you know, it wasn't one color, it makes an interesting background for you to paint on, because you can paint on top of this. Whether you seal it first or you leave it like this. I don't know why. There is something familiar about this. I don't know if it's these. I don't know why it makes me feel there's something familiar. Yes, actually, I was going to do that, Gwendolyn. And I have it right here. This is with I put the stencil. And this word is, oops, I'm showing you. I put this on a stencil, but I haven't quite decided which variegated I wanted. And this is a word that's spelled Habibi, Habibi, which apparently is becoming part of the world's vocabulary because it means my love in Arabic. So I had someone do a stencil for me with Habibi, but I'm not sure what color background I'm going to do on this. How long do we have? Oh, not very long. So if anyone has any questions, please let me know. Oh, the cotton gloves, hold on, I just had some here. Amazon. I had some here. I'm going to try and post, let me raise you up. Okay. Where did I put? They were just there. I will post the Wunda Size name and Amazon definitely for the foils. But what did I do with the gloves? I just brought up a brand new pair. It's usually Amazon. They're cotton gloves. When I find the gloves, I will take a picture and I will post it. There's something else. So, by the way, I just did not care much for this silver. So what we did today was just the basics, 101. I wanted to do a project with you guys, but I felt that doing the basics and concentrating on doing, just the basics would be much better for you than doing a project